It's okay now? Yes, it's okay now. Well, tell me about crimes. Crime rate in your country. Maybe what is the most common crimes in your country?
Yeah, the most popular, the most common crime in my country is about drugs. 90% of prisoners, according to the statistics, is the like related to drugs, drug dealers and drug users, everything. And yeah, it is a system, a big system now when money uh, and corruption is used uh, for the politicians to like run it. So yeah, it is now a big system, and it is a really hard problem to solve for my government, our government now.
Oh, of course. So actually, uh, let's talk about the definition. Yeah, the most common crime, as you said, is actually drug related. Is drug. Okay, let me share the board. Okay, so is drug related. I'm typing what okay. Can you see the board now?
Yeah, yeah,
It's okay now. Okay. Well, and yeah, so as you said, just 99% of prisoners, really?
90.
Ah, I heard like 19. Yeah.
Uh,
Ah, got it. So
19.
I was like, ah, got it, because it was too much. Okay, 19% of prisoners, just, are involved with drugs. So are involved. Okay, so you said are related. I say because you're talking about prisoners, so which better say they are involved. So this one better. Are involved. Okay, with, for example, drug, or for example, I don't know, drug dealers, maybe. Users, dealers, sorry. And so, for example, drug dealers, users, yeah. Actually, yeah, what is the reason really? Maybe, as you said, it's like a huge system where money and corruption help politicians, right? Run it. They want to run it, right?
Yeah, they run the
Yeah,
system.
of course,
Yeah,
got it. So maybe that, yeah, of course, it can be a really big issue. Of course, it's not only your country, so everywhere we can see. And of course, it's really hard maybe for governments to tackle. Yeah, they can't. Okay. Well, I want to give you another phrase. For example, you want to talk about something, for example, drug users, dealers, okay, and then you want to say, for example, and the other things related to drug. How to say, you can use you name it. For example, you can say that most of prisoners are involved with drugs or drug dealers or users. Then you can say you name it. You name it. What is the meaning of this? This is really good phrase, and you mostly hear it because we use it. And the meaning of it is a casual phrase to mean related to something. So related to it. Well, and yeah, that is like, and now if I were you, another, like, more informal version of your answer. Of course, your answer is totally correct. Perfect. It was really good. Now, I want to say that, for example, 19% of prisoners are caught up in, for example, part of like drug dealers. This way you can use it. Of course, it's a little bit like, informal, more conversational. If you want to make it, of course, you can use another alternative version, but yours is good. But you can say, for example, they are caught up in drug dealers, users, everything. So they are, okay. Like this. Okay. Well, now let's see. Actually, we have different, I want to talk about some maybe different categories, because we have cybercrime, we have social crime, we have violence, property, so different categories. Maybe the first one that is the most serious type of crime is violent crime, murder, like, I don't know, robbery, just, kidnapping, so different. Then we have property like burglary, I don't know, like vandalism, destroying people's properties, damaging public properties, shoplifting, okay? Another one that is white collar, that is, for example, fraud, bribery. We talked about corruption. Do you remember the money that,
Yeah.
people give bribe? Yeah, we talked about this. So they are white collar crime. Well, but I think maybe another category that nowadays especially is really common is cybercrime, hacking, I don't know, cyberbullying, like, identifying theft. So different, actually, cybercrime. So what do you think about it? Like, tell me, because what is the reason behind it? Why actually we have it? So every day we can see that actually crime rate, especially cybercrime rate, is like, increasingly, we can say, uh, we see that like every day increases and increase, and we can't do anything about it. So what is the reason behind it? What is the reason of actually increasing this type of crime in countries? So cybercrime.
I think that because mainly it is the rule of the social, that is the freedom to talk about anything. So yeah, it will lead to the corruption of the moral of the people, which is using the social media when they are really easy to like hurt somebody uh, by texting some message of their thoughts up to and update to the social media. And yeah, and cybercrime, it's also because of the government, they don't use the strict rules so that the users can like be careful uh, in their conversation. I think so.
Yeah, maybe one. So of course, one of them, yes, you're right. So it's like, Uh, it depends. So, for example, when we talk about hacking, maybe different. So, social media, actually, human. Yeah, I do agree with you. So, of course, social media gives like the freedom to talk about anything you want just freely and easily. But, this freedom, of course, can lead to breakdown, like, in people morals. So it's like, maybe they behave in a way that they shouldn't, of course. And of course, it's really easy to hurt someone, and we have it. You know that we have the word cyberbullying. Unfortunately, we have it a lot. What is that? Of course, you know the meaning of bullying. For example, normally we have some people at school. They're bullied, they hurt people, and we have exactly the same online. For example, two celebrities. I don't know. I send you something, some messages, just like threatening messages, and you're like, okay, I don't know, maybe to scare you. I will reveal what I know about you. So I do this, I did it. This is a kind of cyberbullying. And, because of this, as you said, we need to be careful about what we say and what we share on social media. That is really important. So I think everything, this freedom, as you said, yeah, the freedom leads to actually a breakdown in morals. That is really important. And what is the meaning of it? It's like people, you said corruption. I don't want to say corruption, but I say that actually they have some maybe unethical behavior they show. And of course, for a different reason, especially in social media. So we have it. So let me share the book to see. Here we have the first word of this lesson is sentence. Of course, this one is different. So this is punishment. The meaning of it is different from actually what you learn. So this is the meaning of it. That a sentence is punishment in legal and news conversations. For example, we have it. And a good synonym for it, the official punishment given by a court, of course, to someone because of something. For example, the judge gave him a 10-year sentence for robbery. The judge gave him 10-year sentence for robbery. Or you can say she is serving a sentence of 2 years in prison. So I have two ways that I use this word. The first one, the judge give someone. Like, for example, the judge gave him. What is the problem with it? What I'm typing, but I can't. Okay, I think this one. Okay. Okay. It's okay now. The judge, for example, gave him a 10-year sentence. Okay, for different reason, for robbery, for shoplifting, for anything. Now, if the person is someone who's blamed, prisoner, so someone who needs to stay, for example, he is serving a sentence of, for example, 2 year, okay, for something, okay, 2 years in prison for something. Okay. Well, and now let's have a look. Okay. Death penalty is the highest. Do we have it? Death?
Uh,
Really?
yeah, in my
Where?
country we have it.
Really? Okay, for what type of crimes? Like,
The top crime is you know the woman named Trương Mỹ Lan in my
mm,
country. She is
no,
named in the BBC News
no,
about
I don't.
she's like she has bribed almost uh, almost every politicians in the government, just except the head of the government. And yeah, it is a big corruption and also many mistakes, many faults she has made. that is sold the land, sold the Vietnam land for China like that. So
What?
that's sold Vietnam land, sold a part of Vietnam land to China like that. Um, yeah. Uh,
Is it for real? How? It's not possible. Like, someone
uh,
sold a part of a country to another country. How? It's not
uh,
possible.
it's really it's easy to imagine. Just like when you so you know that the let me see, let me think. North, uh, northwest, uh, northwest, south, east. You know that the East Sea is really important since when a country wants to go down to like the south uh, of the world, we have to pass down. Like you just have to imagine that most of the trip in the sea, uh, which is important, have to pass down the East Sea. So yeah, what behind the East Sea, Vietnam land, yeah, and so that it's really important. That land is really important. So China, is the country that has many money, really much money. So they don't need money anymore. They just need power. So when China need power, they need the Vietnam land to control a part of the world. So yeah, she has because she's a billionaire, so she has control a bit of that part of Vietnam land, and she has sold it to a billionaire of the China or the politician of the China to take the really big money. And yeah, in my country, that's will like be the treasure,
Uh,
uh
and
yeah.
and
Yeah,
of
and
course,
she
death
has
penalty.
sentence. Yeah, to that.
Ah, oh, okay. So, wow. Actually, the crime is really different crime. So it's like
Yeah,
how she, dare to do this. It's like, it's a country. So government and you easily like that is so strange. But first, let's talk about your answer. Uh, you said actually she bribed almost every politician. I heard something like this. Okay,
yeah.
she has bribed, so she bribed is good. So almost every politician, of course, it's a really huge corruption case, I think.
Yeah,
Really huge corruption case. And of course, uh the last one that selling the part of land to another country, that is actually so different. Well, and actually the sea, I got the that part, the East Sea is really important. So of course that every country wants to get actually to the southern right part of
yeah,
the world. Yeah,
yeah,
actually yes, of course it's really crucial. So they need to pass through the East Sea, pass through the East Sea. And of course, there is this, and Vietnam, your country is behind. So because of this, actually, the location, geographical location is really important, right?
yeah,
And of course, they have ton of money. Yeah, maybe uh, they don't need anymore. And now actually they need more power. So of course, how they can gain this power, of course, this way. They can buy, for example, part of another country. And of course, this woman played a really important role actually in this story, in this case. But she was arrested, right? And then finished?
She's arrested, and no, not yet. Uh, there's many letters which is sent like to like appeal, reduce the mistakes for her. And yeah, but it's really hard because this mistake uh, is in the future, in the near future, it can be the perish of all of the country. So yeah, it's really hard to reduce her mistakes. Chinatown. Yeah, Chinatown in like Thailand and everywhere. Actually, the Chinatown is um, like a people has sold a part of a land for China, and they Chinese people move to that town to like sell products and everything and live, and it becomes Chinatown. Like they control all of that area.
Okay,
It's
so
not
let me
just
ask you something that is actually, I can't understand this word. So let me ask you. Of course, I will discuss your answer, but I want to know when you say someone, so every country has leader, president, government. So of course, it's not really easy. For example, even Donald Trump, they can't do this. For example, they can't sell a part of country to another country. Like it's I can't understand this word, how someone could do this without, legal actually permission, like from the government, like, or that person was a part of the government. I want to know this.
I don't know Donald Trump or anybody, but it's really hard to imagine. But this is now occurs in my country when um a people, and it's not part of a land. You it don't have to be big, that. It's
Got
just like
it.
a house, part of the land which is fit for a house, a small house, And yeah, Chinese people will really, really fast, um, like migrate to that land to live
Got it.
and to control the part of that land. That's it. They just need that. It is power, and it is a part of their campaign.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, like what is this? What do you mean? Wait. Um, the those who are intelligent, that
Those who
the
are
what intelligence in the army intelligence agency. Uh,
okay. Oh,
yeah, they can
people,
move.
intelligent people in army.
No, like um, like what is called in English?
So it's like intelligence. I can understand. So military
Uh, you know,
intelligence,
you
you
know,
mean?
CIA. CIA.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Like imagine that there's a CIA in China. So yeah, uh, people in that part can move to a country to like gain more information about that country. You know, they
Ah,
just need, they
got it,
just
got it.
need, yeah, yeah.
Definitely got it. So,
They just need a house to live in so that they can do anything. Yeah,
yeah, of course, like the agency actually that collects
they,
information and analyze,
yeah,
of course, information. So they need to, of course, they need accommodation, somewhere to stay, of course, and of course, this place should be hidden. Yeah,
yeah.
got it. So, yeah, very good. Oh, it's so different. Well, so actually, as, I realized, so as you said, it's like, yeah, China maybe don't want power anymore. They want maybe control over parts of the world. So they want control over parts of the world, maybe because of this. Yeah, maybe they don't need actually a part of a country or land, but as you said, they need more information. They need so, and just the word mistake. If I were you, I wouldn't say mistake. It's not mistake. This is crime. Definitely crime. So
Yeah,
every case that is brought to the court is crime. So
yeah,
mistake is something that you can fix it. There is nothing to fix here, actually. It's big, because there is it's really tough. We can't fix any mistake here because actually it's not mistake anymore. It's a kind of crime. And of course, important, really crucial, really important. Yeah. Got it. And thank you for the info. I haven't heard about it.
there's many things in my country that you don't know. It's
Of
really really
course.
funny that most of the people don't know about it.
And
But
you do? So
because
how do you do?
uh, my dad has been serving in the army, so it's really easy to use to know.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, in the logistic part in the army, so yeah, it's really easy to know. Many people they mostly control the mass of the people by like religion. Yeah,
ah,
so it's really easy to believe in, and yeah,
yeah. Actually, I don't like this. Of course, believing in something is good. Why not? So everyone has. So again, we want to talk about so from crime to religion. So I don't know why, but yeah, but yes, it's like yeah, every religion is respectful, should be respected, and I believe that people are free and right to choose the way, the style of their lives. So that is actually
that's
different.
right. That's
But making use of people's belief if it's not ethical, it's
yeah,
not moral, it's out of morality. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's not good because people believe in this. I use it to force them, to push them do what I want. So this
yeah.
is what I don't like about maybe some governments. So of course, I have no idea about what is going on in your country, or if I didn't know even, I had no idea if you have or you don't have like a religion, or so that is really important because I
I
haven't
don't
heard
have
about
religion.
it.
I don't have religion.
Many.
No,
Oh,
I don't have religion. My
oh,
family
you
don't
do. But
follow
in your
religion.
country, people do, right?
Yeah, most of the people do. And many people use their belief to yeah push them to do what they want.
Of course.
Artists too. Artists. I really hate artists, especially like singer and every people that are KOLs. Use the most of the people who don't have any knowledge just to believe and to like them, to like worship them, to use
Oh,
most of the money, especially in the volunteer money. Yeah, many volunteer money has been flow into their pocket, and don't and the people which are uh, actually poor don't have any. So yeah, uh, that's why
mhm.
I really want to serve the army to like, but no, now I can't.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so they spend, and of course they make many money. Ton. We don't use many for money, so you know that is not acceptable. Ton means a lot of, ton of money. So ton of money, yeah, it's like a lot of money. Wow. Yeah, so like I
Yeah, you
don't
know
know.
that in my country, uh, they have control over the lottery too. You know the lottery?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Control over the
lot
lottery, what it is? How?
lottery.
Of course I
Um,
of course I know lottery, so how?
yeah, they control the results. You know that the lottery. Every year, annually, people will buy like each people will spend about 10,000 Vietnam dong, which is about no, uh, $2 in lottery, and yeah, it is a legal like legal legal poker, you know. It is a legal poker which is controlled by the government. So yeah, many people likes it, and many people spend money for it. But there has been a person which is uh, a friend, a close friend of the old head of our government, and he's the person who controls the lottery results by you know they will uh, in the day uh, at the end of the day they will use two uh, books which contains balls, and they will like pick up a random balls, about seven random balls I think, and yeah, the number which is uh, a number which is consists in the balls will be the number of the winner. So yeah, that number is controlled, and actually no one has won, and the money has flowed into that person's pocket.
Oh, so okay, so who is the winner? So it's like,
No
yeah.
one, no one is
So
the
actually
winner.
it's not random. No
No,
one.
it's
Wow.
not random. It's not
It's
random
not
any.
definitely it's not random, of course. So when you
No.
say, you know, control the lottery, so it's a legal form of gambling. You said
Yeah, yeah,
poker
yeah, yeah. That's
gambling, of course. It's
that's
it's
the
a
word.
legal
Gambling,
form
gambling.
of, yeah, of course. But that, of course, it runs by the government. It's controlled by the government, and of course, so of course, it's normal that people like it, like, spend money in it. Everyone want to buy, and I don't know, like friend, close friends, so everyone want to buy, and they spend because it's not a large amount for it for actually individual, but actually that the shocking part is that how it happens, and people, again, because you said it's something that happens annually, so every year. And
Yeah,
I want to, yeah, of course, I want to know. So when people, if people are just aware that it's not actually, they don't randomly pick balls. So, and it's something that, the results are controlled, and actually, no one ever actually wins. So why they buy it again?
because they have a belief that there has been a person win, because that person will exist at the end of the day after the number has chosen. Uh, the person they will use um, the person that have a relationship with them to pay for him or pay for her to go to the TV show and talk something about
Got it.
the winner. Yeah, yeah, I'm really happy. This is the luck
Ah,
of
of
me.
course. I know. Of
Uh,
course, we have interviews. Of course, we
yeah,
have interviews
this
after,
is
yeah, winning lottery with the
yeah,
first person, with the winner. Of course, yeah, I know.
yeah. So
Uh,
yeah, I will use the money for this, and they will also show the bank account too. They'll also show their bank accounts like 1, 2, 3, ting. Yeah. So yeah, here is my bank account. The money has flowed into my pocket. Yeah, really congratulations. Really happy, and yeah. And yeah, uh, at the end of the day, the money will flow back to the pocket of the person that I have mentioned to. That person actually is
Oh.
a doctor, he has shown up into into the show up before every people in Vietnam, as he has some fairy thing that can fix like blind. He can cure blind. He can cure uh,
Deaf.
deaf. Yeah, yeah, deaf, blind, deaf, and dumb. Yeah, dumb. So many people believe in him, but they don't realize that every patient that he cure is an actor, just an actor for him. He paid for them. So yeah, he really believe in them, and also he is a close friend of the prime minister too. Yeah,
Oh, wow. So like it's really it's like your story, like I do know it's something really different. And the part actually maybe this surprising part is that people are aware of something like this and they know what's going on.
yeah.
But so
No
maybe
one knows.
people think that because I don't know these magical abilities, okay, so
Yeah,
curing blindness or I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know,
yeah.
of
So he
course,
like he is a god, and we have to worship him like that. We
of
have to give him
course.
money and everything, power, and
Yeah, of
yeah,
course. When people believe in that, okay, someone has a magical power that, even with, yeah, they can cure
yeah,
blindness, even
yeah,
I don't know, deaf people or like, anything, of course, maybe. So, again, it's, definitely and directly related to people's beliefs. So,
yeah. That's
uh,
right.
that is really, you know, actually, he pays everyone to pretend. So that is really, no, I can't understand. So, like, actually, yeah, everything is fake. Like, yeah, fake lottery, fake money, fake winner. So everyone pretends. So that is really weird, actually. But uh, if if someone can do something about it, no, I don't think so. It's like power again. So wow, yeah, but maybe different problems. So you have a kind of problem, another country, another version. Like just the form of them maybe change. But
Yeah,
the
yeah,
foundation is the same. Problem is problem. So, like, in your country, my country, another country. So, but the form, the shape of it, yeah, changes step by step in every country, for
yeah, yeah,
people, of course, yeah. Because what we can stand is different from what you. And what we can't stand, again, is different from what you can. So, because of this, but government, I didn't know. I think like the world is not a good place anymore. Like, why? Really no.
but it's
So this
actually
is the yeah.
government is actually
Okay.
government mind. No, the word government. Since you have asked what is government, government is the word which is take from the word govern mind, which is control your mind. As you can see, government is just actually a part of a group which use power and money to support each other. Yeah. So yeah, government mind,
So
control.
why do you say okay? Government is government. So why do you actually why do you think that government is related to the word govern mind? So I can't get this word. What is the
Uh,
reason?
be- because the word is encoded, you know, uh, uh, from really far. Uh, like long time ago, people has know how to use word to encode what they think. And yeah, it's really easy to use the word which is sound nearly the same to express the meaning nearly. So yeah, government mind government like that. You can write it down.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so
Uh,
weird. God.
it's it's like the word test, you know.
Test.
Test. Yeah, test when you uh, you can imagine the two the word T is
Test.
outside like this. Yeah.
TT,
It
of
is
course.
yeah it is like this. You know, this actually a part. Test is the thing that you have to like you have to choose. That's your choice. You know, that's the place where you have to choose. You have to make the decision. E and S is east and west. E and S, east and south. To uh, east and south, and this is the path. Yeah, so it symbolizes the place where you have to make the decision. Test like this.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
I can see
This
at
is,
first.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, let me say something. So, of course, you've read maybe books, and of course, you have a lot about this topic. That is really good, actually. But maybe I myself, then this like experience says that uh, everything, what that won't actually lead you or push you not to believe in something is your belief. You know what I say? That even behind of what you accept as nothing, there is something. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, for example, there's lots of books, different maybe religions, or I don't know, people all around the world. They believe, not to believe. So they're different things, okay? And I want to say that everyone wants to convince people to follow, to accept what they say because they think that is true, that is correct. And I feel like that everyone's actually thought, belief, and everyone's maybe idea, opinion should be different from another one. For example, because that is a rule, because we think that is the difference. This is actually the main difference between human and animals, that we can think about everything. If I accept it, whether or not, so maybe I say, yeah, it's acceptable, reasonable. But actually, I'm afraid if we accept something that, but we don't have the reason behind it. So nowadays, there are different trends, in the world, of course, in my country, more than other countries, maybe. So we can see a lot about celebrities believe in different things. I don't know, like, or they feel like that, yes, I think everyone is in the game. So, and it's a little bit scary. You feel like that, for example, when you describe, if you have really good, actually, like logical reason for every explanation that you present, that is really good. But how the author of the book that you read, how they know that is correct? I can't understand this. Because if I believe this, I should believe that. What do you think?
I think you are right. You know that we cannot. We also always have to rethink what we have read and what we have heard. So yeah, that's right. We cannot believe everything we see, and uh, yeah. So it's okay. I like I just explore it, and I just want to read and
I
find
want to
it.
know because I want to know how you know. That is really important to me because, uh, for example, you explore that is really important that you know how you received, how actually you could be sure that this is correct and that is not. I want to know this.
What problem actually? What problem? Can I know?
Everything. For example, we are talking about different things. So we talked a lot, of course, about different things, different ideas, different beliefs. And I want to know, for example, when you say this one, TEST, test,
Yeah.
acceptable, surprisingly acceptable. That is, yes, we're thinking, well, right, maybe it's so. But I want to know the first time that you read something about it. What made you accept it?
Oh, what made me to accept it
Yeah,
when I
what
first
made you
read?
accept it, of course?
It's really easy. I just experience this myself to accept it.
Ah,
Experience myself everything. From the word to the like um a suggestion about a health method. I also experience it myself
so that
before
is
going
good.
to the conclusion. Everything even like rumors rumors
Ah,
about some people, somebody,
ah,
celebrities and everything in my country. I also experience this myself before going to the conclusion. And uh, um, after experience it, I think it's right. There are many things that I know that it was fake, just fake news. But
ah.
there's many things right. So and because that uh, you know in the world 1984, I know 1948 of George Orwell. Uh, talk
1948,
about
yeah.
yeah, talk about capitalism. He has once said that people um, has a really really special uh, like what that mean? Um, wait. Has a really special like physical uh physi- physical, yeah, like that, like mental, mental.
Meant,
Uh, People have a really really special mental like thought. I don't know what to call it, but it's like a part of physical, physical like that. A
psycho,
PS,
you mean?
yeah, psycho,
Psycho. No,
psycho,
P is silent. P is silent.
ah,
Psycho.
psycho,
Psychology, psycho. Yes, of course.
yeah, psycho. Like they just believe what they saw. You know that they just believe what they saw, not what they think. So that's the one of the thing that uh, has made the capitalism to nowadays. That's it's really easy to control the mass of the people. In my country also, my country is communism, but it is that system is made also by that thought, like people uh, just believe what they see, not what they
Of
think.
course.
So yeah,
Of course.
so that's the reason why they just believe like the news. But
Yeah, of
in my
course.
country, the news is totally controlled by the government. and the government, many corruptions. So yeah, they can control what the news post and what they don't. What they don't
Uh-huh.
want the most of the people to see, they can use the news to hide it. So yeah, we have to think. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
of
the reason why
course.
that's the reason why I have to think before my conclusion. I don't know if it is right to like another person, but
Course.
after my experiment, I see that it is right for me. So yeah, I
Course.
just think so. I just think so.
Actually, there is no harm in reading, exploring, investigating, searching. There is no harm. Even there is a lot of good things like, or benefits, so it's better to do it. So the more you read, the more you learn, the more experience you gain. That is really important. Even if you don't get the result that you want, even. So there is nothing bad in reading, searching, investigating, exploring. There is nothing negative in it. So it's perfect. And I definitely agree with you that it's better to just, rather than see, just think and then decide whether something is yes, news. Everything is filtered, human. Yes, everything is filtered. As you said, it's control filtered. Like, okay, so good, not good. So we can say, okay, it should be like broadcasted, but this one, no. So when they broadcast something, broadcast means, just they actually share something. I
Yeah,
don't know, they decide whether, so it's a kind of filter. And it's so, okay, it's good and proper. So we can, if it can even, if it can do harm, no, definitely no. So it can be something against their benefits. That is really normal, actually. That is the real and the basic and foundational power all around the world. Some people can, some people can't. Even in my country, that everyone in the world believes that this country is, the meaning of freedom. Of course, we can easily talk about everything, but who cares? That is the point. Sometimes they share something that they want, we know. So this is the point. And of course, we say that, wow, that's really great. So they share everything. No, it's not everything. In every country, so actually, this is the reality of power, politics. And it's, I think, a dirty reality, really black and dirty reality. Unfortunately, we can't change it. It's really risky. Everyone, every individual, so in power can change. It's like money that, they said that actually it said that money help and, shows your reality. It's not, it doesn't change you. Exactly the same and similar about power. So just, you show yourself and no matter who you are. So because there is no limit, there is no pressure on the more to anymore to control. So you're not under pressure. So, but about ordinary people, what you do is the best, I think. Just search, just read more and more, and don't accept anything. So without reason, nothing. Even if you're sure about it, even if you see it, with your eyes. Just search and be sure. I think this is an advice from an older one. Yeah.
no, it's really
Yeah.
it's really good. Yeah, it's really a good advice. I appreciate it. Really, thank
Ah,
you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Actually, I really enjoyed it. Every time I really enjoy talking to you. So of course we normally we start talking about something and we talk about lots of things. So, but I really enjoy, of course. And thank you for being perfect again. Again, it's time to go and we
No,
need
no,
to
no.
go, like,
No one is perfect.
yeah.
No one is
Yeah, of
perfect.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Um,
everyone is. Everyone can be. If you believe, the only thing that you need to believe in is yourself. I believe in myself. So I think I'm perfect. Really,
Yeah, that's
really,
right.
really. Maybe it's a little selfish, but yeah, I feel like that I'm perfect. It's all the time. And I feel that everyone should repeat it again and again. You are perfect. You are perfect. The only thing that we should believe, just close your eyes and believe in yourself and see what you can do. That is like magic. Yeah. So
It's
I
actually
think you are
magic
perfect.
because
Yeah.
when you talk again and again and again, it will make a spell, and you know that thoughts will create the reality. So yeah, when you actually think about it deeply, you create it.
Of course.
So yeah, yeah. So when you think you are perfect, I think it is.
Course, of course. And you know, your mind is really it's actually we can say that uh your mind, we can't imagine how our brain and mind is powerful. We can't imagine. And if we, you know, the one who was really successful, he could actually get what they want. Just, I don't know, their dreams came true. And I think the one, even those actually, they use maybe just 1% of what they have. So it's like, you know, if we know that how powerful is something here, so we can do everything. Some people actually figure out and try to use it. Some people figure out and abuse it. Some people figure out, ignore it. Difference between successful, normal, and miserable.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's right.
yeah. Okay, so let's go. Time flies. Well, thank you for joining the class. Good luck with your exam tomorrow. Don't think
Yeah,
about it, no
thank you, thank
matter.
you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
And again, happy your Independence Day. Have a great time with your family and, of course, friends. Enjoy your vacation.
yeah, thank you. Actually, my family don't go anywhere. I just stay home.
Good.
No vacation. Really crowd, you know. Bùi Viện
Oh, it's
Xíp, as I
crowded
talked to you.
outside. Yeah, it's
Uh,
crowded outside. So it's not bad. I'm the one who always stay at home, so it's okay. So just have
yeah, yeah.
fun together.
I know. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Really
you're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, a pleasure. Goodbye. See you.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.